All right, Capricorn, what I have for you is that this is basically a connection where there could be a masculine here who seems to have it all together on the outside, but deep down, he's dealing with a lot of insecurities. I say that with this card, the Emperor. He's someone who shows respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules of and power, authority, control, discipline, focus. But with this card, the Six of Wands in reverse, right above it, this is someone who lacks confidence. This is someone who is egotistical. This is someone who lacks recognition. This is someone who is unpopular. So for these two energies to come together like this is basically, they're exact opposites of each other. So I'm thinking that this masculine here, maybe he's a boss at work and everybody knows him to be a leader and stuff like that, or a good father figure. Deep down, he's struggling with a lot of ego. And he could be someone that looks to get credit from others. This is someone who likes to get credit from other people for what they do. That's something that the Emperor doesn't look for. He doesn't need to look for people to give him credit. So I think this is someone who probably is really good outside, in his job or whatever. But deep down, he could be someone that suffers with a large ego and a lack of confidence. And then I see here, Seven of Swords in reverse. In the upright, this is someone who keeps a lot of secrets, is a trickster. As you can see, he's running off with swords, looking behind him to see if anyone's watching. This is someone who betrays. This is someone who's deceptive. So in the reverse, this is someone who's trying to possibly get out of that type of energy. Normally this is someone who betrays and lies, but now they're trying to come clean and start being honest with themselves. This is a card of self-deceit. So whoever this masculine energy is, I believe that they were once in this energy of lies and deceit, and are somehow, through something, they're encouraged now to come clean about things and to look at things from a different approach, to basically address this self-deceit that they have, address this habit of keeping secrets, right? But then with this Temperance card in reverse, this is a card of imbalance, excess, extremes, overindulgence. This is a card that represents self-healing. So someone in this connection could be going through a phase of self-healing. But when I see this card, the Judgment card, or the Temperance card, I'm sorry, in reverse, this lets me know that time is up. Temperance card in the upright, she's all about patience. So when it's in the reverse, as it says here on the card, extremes, overindulgence, and excess. And I also see this as like a card of basically time is up. Time ran out. And I see this as a connection where it's like one of those things where somebody realizes a little too late that they wanna fix things. Like it's too late for this emperor person to come clean about whatever secrets they've been keeping based on this card, the time is up card. Then there's a Queen of Swords here at the bottom. Queen of Swords in reverse. She is someone who is overly emotional. She's easily influenced. She's bitchy. She is cold-hearted. She's cruel. She's bitter. She is someone who can be very vindictive. So I'm thinking that this is the feminine in the connection. And this feminine is basically, I believe this feminine is done. This is a card of basically a woman or a feminine energy she's basically like no nonsense. Like my mind is already made up. Don't talk to me. Or like she's snappy and stuff like that. So I think this is the feminine energy who's basically like she has this type of vibe for whoever was carrying on with this energy, with the lies and deceit, which I believe is this emperor who comes off like an emperor in the public eye, but really he's suffering with a lot of insecurities. I bet he's the same type of person to run off and do all sorts of betrayals and lies and stuff like that. And now he wants to come clean, but with this time is up card, it's too late for that. And now the Queen of Swords, she's all defensive and stuff. She's basically like, I'm done with you. Stay away from me. Snap, 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 snap. That's the Queen of Swords in reverse. And I think for the overall energy here for this connection is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I think this was a connection that came together to either encourage both of you or at least one of you to change, maybe some sort of like personal change, or it's to teach you how to break cycles, to break negative phases, because this is the card of breaking cycles and the card of negative phases. So this whole relationship could have been a teaching moment for you, a negative phase for you. But with this card, the Strength card, right next to the Queen of Swords, I believe that once you free yourself of this connection, you find yourself in this energy of strength, of courage and passion and subtle power and influence and inner strength and focus and compassion. That's what I'm getting from these two cards. And then when you add this one, the Wheel of Fortune, this is the end of a negative phase. So that's what I'm picking up. And then at the top we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is the blockage for the relationship, which is pretty much already known based on these cards, that this relationship could be very exhausting. Both people, or at least one person in this connection, could be very defensive. It's probably the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is a card of paranoia, the card of struggle, the card of fatigue, lack of motivation. So it could be a situation where the Queen of Swords, she basically has no motivation to carry on with this relationship. And I feel like after realizing that, this is when she enters her her energy of strength with this feminine card. All right, so that's what I got for you, Capricorn.